Spoken videos here, and today we got a domination game on Zoo, which is another one of the DLC. I don't know what map
second pack, third, no,
something.
I think it's
something like that.
First pack.
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's on a map pack because it didn't come with the actual game. And I'm using the AK-47, which is just a wonderful gun to use.
And I can see why they put it at one of the really high level.
One of the higher ones. And Modern Warfare 2, it was the last gun.
I didn't like that though, because once you got to level 70, you only had like one level to use it, and then you were gonna prestige.
We talked about it earlier, how we like to and not like to prestige, and that in Modern Warfare 2, you know, I prestige basically every single time I got to level 70, and that's something I really didn't like, is because the AK, you used it for like 3 games and then you could prestige. Yeah. Which I
ticked me off.
I could have just said, okay, let's just use the AK for a bit, but you want to prestige because the game's a lot more enjoyable when you level up.
And now with Modern Warfare 3, every time you prestige, you get those tokens.
And don't you said that you get tokens like from prestiging in earlier Call of Duty games?
So you being 14th prestige in Battlefield get 14 tokens when you start playing Modern Warfare 3.
Okay. And tokens can be used for
in the prestige shop.
And give us what could you do in the prestige shop? Do you know?
Well, first I thought you could choose any one of, like, you get to choose between, like, if you want double XP, if you want to reset your stats, if you want to add another custom class, and I like it over the other previous games because, you know, the other time it would be a set. Okay, you get a custom class every like 2 levels. You get like in Black Ops you got was it Prestige 14 when you got the golden?
I think so.
And this one actually gives you freedom and choose. But now that I was watching another video, apparently I think the only time you can get reset your stats is when you're at the highest level set. When you're like, you know, the highest prestige, highest level, you can go back to 0 and keep playing again.
Okay.
Now, I mean, that's nice because then once you get to high level, you aren't bored. But what I was hoping is that whenever you wanted and you had that token, you could just reset your stats because you were having, like, you know, a bad game and you wanted to improve your KD.
Yeah.
But, oh well.
Yeah. Oh well.
It's still good.
It's always.
Yeah. So my understanding is you actually, like, unlock the different prestige, I guess, things you can prestige.
I hope that...
Kind of like in Modern Warfare 2 with the kill streaks, you know, when you unlocked and you got to choose which one.
I hope that in Modern Warfare 3, like, the earlier levels, they have a really good, like, it doesn't have to be the best gun in the game, because that would be kind of stupid, but actually have a good gun at the start.
Yeah.
Like, Modern Warfare 2, the M4A1 or whatever was really good, and the Scar, and those were early levels, and so that's why I didn't really mind prestiging, is because, well, you start off with a good gun.
And you could also pick up other people's guns.
Yeah, and you can also just kill someone and pick up their gun. Yeah. That's really pretty much easy, too. But Black Ops, it's like... You don't really
M16,
like MP5, and then you get like the Enfield and like the M14, and that's just it's not.
Unless
really...
you have like a modded controller and M14, man,
you can totally tell when someone.
I hate single burst guns.
You can totally tell when someone has a mod because you'd be playing Search and Destroy or something. There's always that guy with the fall who's shooting like a just rapid fire, and it's just like steady. It's not like burst, so it's like, oh well, he has a mod. That's obvious.
I've used one of those controllers. I like them because I use it at one of my friend's house, and he had one of those mod controllers, and I was doing awesome because I just put the FAL on, used this mod controller, and I'd be using the FAL like a machine gun, and since it has like amazing accuracy, it's.
And I noticed just there, when I knifed the air, and it really comes to my attention, like, why do you knife the air when something bad happens? It's like, it's honestly like the universal thing. Like, if something really bad happens or whatever, you just knife the air, like, out of your anger. I don't know why.
I'm gonna kill the air!
Yeah, I'm so mad, I'm just gonna knife the air right now. It's just like, I even do it. I have no idea why I do that. It's so weird. And I think this game I'm using a suppressor, which I like and don't like at the same time. Because obviously you're hidden from enemies when you shoot, but it's also like, it doesn't seem like it does the damage that...
You weren't using Flak Jacket.
I was using Ghost, and I knifed the air again, because that stupid Claymore probably screwed me over out of a chopper gun or a dogs, so I knifed the air again. And yeah, suppressor, it's like, everyone says, oh, you should use it in all these game types, but sometimes I just...
Surprisingly, I don't normally use a suppressor in free-for-all.
I know, it's free-for-all, like, that's really the only game that I can see someone using a suppressor, because there's no, like, teammates, and it's just all
you want to stay silent.
Yeah, exactly, you don't want anyone to see you, and I don't think I've ever played a game of free-for-all without using, or with using a suppressor. I just don't.
I think it's, well, because suppressor, does it, you don't get as much damage with your gun. So if you're playing free-for-all
from me. Thought I got a hit. Oh. Flak jacket. That's why you gotta use flak jacket. Flak jacket. We've probably talked about it in every video how it's just the best perk. Yeah.
At first, I didn't think it would be really good. I mean, when I first heard Black Ops, like flak jacket, whatever. I'm not gonna be using that. I'll probably use like, Ghost or something.
I really was into knifing the air. And you also knife the air when something good happens. Yeah. I noticed. Because I think I got like a triple feed with the mortar, so I just like, knife the air, yay. I don't know.
I actually don't do that.
You don't.
I don't really know well, I guess I kind of know.
Some people do, but. And why do I have motion?
I think it's because I'm into the game. I don't really want to just knife. That'll be the one guy. Some guy goes around the corner and you miss the knife. And
you throw a tomahawk, get a kill, knife the air, and that's when a guy walks around the corner and kills you.
Oh man,
that is annoying. And I hate this situation when you've capped all 3 flags. Whenever I play Domination, the best strategy for Domination is to just try to have 2 flags and keep them at 1 flag. You don't it's not necessarily spawn trapping like Demolition where they're totally pinned to one area. But
then you at least know the general area they're going to be spawning.
Yeah, then you know, okay, they're at A, they're going to be around here, and just try and don't cap that flag, because then they'll spawn all over the place, and that's how you lose a lot of kill streaks. Yeah, you get on a good kill streak, and you cap all 3 flags, and it's like, oh no, because they could just spawn right behind you if you have all 3 flags. And then
actually, I was playing Mark 2 the other day. And Wasteland, you know the house? Well, yeah, you know the houses?
Like one of the few houses.
Yeah, it's the one of the few houses. Yeah. I spawned inside one. I ran outside, and some guy just instantly killed me. I'm like, oh, well, that's unlucky. Then I watched the kill cam, and he spawned like right next to the house, and just ran around the corner, and I popped up.
That's the thing. You don't want to have 3 flags. And dogs, love dogs so much. Oh, every game I have dogs on because it's just dogs.
And
it's really good for just like the overall gameplay itself, like for entertainment, because who wants to watch someone sit in a chopper gunner or a gunship? Yeah. Like I would, because if I really try to get like a really good game, I'll try to go like Blackbird, chopper gunner, dogs, and just pray that I get them. But then you just sit in a chopper gunner, and it's just
that's where we have to speed it up.
Yeah, people don't really like. Oh, why'd I put the motion sensor on? I just it's just that ring of death. Yeah, motion sensors. I don't really want to complain, but motion sensors.
Awesome and Mike Myers.
Mike Myers are really good. But stuff like motion sensors and ghosts, it's just I just don't like people that use it because it's like, oh, why are you trying to hide?
I know.
Or try to just find someone, but you shouldn't complain about anything. No. Like they have those equipment and stuff in the game for you to use.
Yeah, and you got to remember that they aren't making the game custom for you. They're trying to make it so everyone's
if you're
happy
a guy
with
that
stuff in the
hates game. If you love sniping, then use a sniper.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't even know why I said that. There's Brandon's tip of the day. If you like shooting, use a gun. But yeah, I hate playing Search and Destroy, and you kill someone, and when the round ends, I'm not really a fan of Search and Destroy because you have to be in game chat, and there's kids and people that just complain, and it's like, okay, I killed you, okay? Like, that round, I was better than you, and I'm sure you'll be better than me next round.
Exactly.
Either way, it's just, that's one game.
Or there's just that guy that's really bad and just you kill him every time.
Or one of that. But I try my best not to like complain because then I'd kind of be a hypocrite because I just hate.
Yeah.
And I'm complaining right now about people that complain, so I'm being a hypocrite right now.
Yeah.
But the moral of the story is don't complain. Life is.
I learned that I've noticed that if you don't complain, sometimes you do better because you're not thinking of the
you don't notice
the negative. You're just focusing on getting positive.
And you'll actually have better games because if you have like a good game and it's like, oh well, I did all these things bad, but you don't really think, okay, well, I did this good or whatever. You never think about the good things that you did, or basically that's all it is. And video is wrapping up. The game's almost over. Thank you for watching. I think I ended up 40-2 or something
42?
like that. I think it was 40-2. I don't know.
Good job,
Oh,
comrades. We are
peace. But there's the bonus clip, obviously.
Yeah, you always have to have the
You
bonus
gotta
clip.
have the bonus clip. And this time it's on Havana. I was using the Galil and I kind of rushed in their spawn trying to get some kills, and went on a nice little kill streak, and just somehow got out of it alive, and it just turned out really nice. And bonus clips, most of them are just kind of like these little kill streak rampages, but there's
stuff
next week and hopefully the week after we'll have
saving the best for the
have some
end of
different
Black
stuff.
Ops.
But anyways, this pretty much wraps it up. I think I get a couple more kills. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.
Peace.
Die. Thank you.
Live.